Um, we've had a great preseason. Girls are working really hard. As you know, we've had some issues with injuries in the past, but I think I'm probably going to jump ahead of some of the questions. But I think that starting earlier, the girls coming in for summer school and having that access to the strength and conditioning program that we have here, trying to use that as a method of avoiding some of those same type injuries. And so that's the goal this year is to showcase the skills instead of the courage. Still want some of the same courage that they play with, but we want to add some show off some of the skill that these young ladies have. Have a new coaching staff for the most part. Added Tamika Lewis from St. John's University, and I've added Kristen Cole, and her last position was a head coach at University of New Hampshire. Richard Moore is still with me, and added those guys in an attempt to one. Tamika Lewis is one of the best recruiters in the country, not in the conference, in the country, and so we wanted to up the talent that we're bringing in, and she's also a very talented court coach with guards. She played at West Virginia and at Fresno State. Kristen Cole was an All-American out of high school. She went to Notre Dame University. She has a lot of experience on different levels as a coach, and she's coming in now. She's my post coach. So just not trying to sit back, and we're trying to be proactive in our approach, and I think it's helping. I think the coaching staff is working really hard, and I think the girls are responding. So headed for this season, and very comfortable with where we are. Definitely ready to accept the challenge and in our pursuits of a championship here. Any questions? Thank you. Goodbye.
You guys were projected to finish ninth in the conference this year. Do you think that is too low and why?
I can't say it's too low. I don't remember who I picked to finish first in the conference. I think it's all guesswork at this point in time. Nobody knows who's healthy, who's not healthy, who's playing well, who's not playing well. You know, it's so many other variables that come into from what's on paper to what you put on the court. So that to me is just it should be used as motivation, and that's what I used it as. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. Definitely didn't call you sir.
Do you have a starting five or a starting rotation?
I think our last scrimmage helped me get to a point where I have in my mind who I think is my starting five, starting seven, rotating nine. So I'm pretty much settled in on that at this point in time. So we're progressing towards our first regular season game, which will be at University of Texas, Arlington. So to answer the question, yes, I do. But I want to keep the motivating factor with my team. Can I keep just between me and you, and the team will find out? Yeah. No, I don't want to reveal that yet. But within my coaching staff, we have a pretty good idea on what we're going to do.
I know you talked about implementing into offenses. Can you
Yes.
talk a little bit more specifically kind of what you think what offense is doing that you want to improve on, and also what you think is doing for the team?
I studied the a motion offense that would have 4 out and 1 in, and I thought in my studies I was trying to figure out where my team was lacking in scoring areas, and I think I have one of the most fundamentally sound post players in our conference, in Sarah Mustafa, and I think it's shown by when she plays against people such as Rutgers. and she puts up big numbers against them every year, and I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between when we play Rutgers or when we play St. Bonaventure. And I think the difference is that Rutgers wasn't double teaming her, and so I wanted to implement an offense that made it very tough for other teams to double team my low post, and so that's what I came up with the 4 out and 1 in. I like the motion of that. I think it fits my team's skill sets, and I think it gives us the best opportunity to be successful offensively.
I have one more question. We're switching gears a little bit. I know this is the last year of the contract. And talk about kind of what pressure you're under to go out and prove something.
Pressure. Listen, I was a cop for 8.5 years in Prince George's County. All right, I did narcotics. I was a narcotics agent for 3.5 years. When we left the roll call, my sergeant used to say, "Make sure you go home tonight." That's pressure. Okay. If I had a 10-year contract, I'd still approach it the way I'm approaching it. I want to be a winner. I am a winner. I want to teach these young ladies the game of basketball, help them through what we go through in the process of that, teach them things that's going to help them be successful in life, to get out of basketball exactly what I got out of basketball. I mean, I'm going to work hard. When the chips are down, when the pressure, with the quote-unquote pressure hits you, you work harder. So that's what I got out of the sport, and I want these young ladies to get the same thing out of it. That's what made me fall in love with it, and that's what I'm going to do. So I fully believe that I'm the person for this job. I fully believe that when I'm able to showcase the skill and as opposed to the courage, and I do the things that's going to lead our team to be successful, I think that whole process is going to demonstrate that. And I think I have the support around me. I think the administration has been great, from Dr. Chernak, from the president to Dr. Chernak to Patrick Nero. I think I got the support, and they have the support, has been supportive of me, and I think I'm in a position now where I can just relax and just coach and do the things that I really feel like I'm good at. Yes, sir.
Can you talk about last year? How difficult was it for these for your players for you to manage the Kai's situation? Is there some sense of relief in not having maybe that kind of stress all this season?
I wanna make this comment about that. This comment is, I don't want to comment about that. The comment is, I really, I wish Kai the best, always have. Do I think it was a difficult situation? I think so, but I think it was difficult for Kai too. But we've moved on, and this season is not about rebounding from that. The season is about displaying the skill and the discipline that's necessary to be a successful program, and that's what I want to keep it to.
Coach, could you talk a little bit about Jackson playing the 2 spot?
Did she reveal my secret? I think she's a very skillful scorer. I think at times, with the responsibility of having to run the squad and to get everybody into the flow, I think that doesn't give her the best opportunity, or us the best opportunity to utilize her ability to score the basketball. I think so with Kristen Aldridge, with her emergence now as a very reliable point guard, I think that's going to allow Danny to focus on doing some things that really caught our eye in the beginning. And she can score with the ball in her hands, but it takes away from people like Sarah Mustafa getting looks, and from Tara Booker, and I'm asking her to score, also get the ball into the post, also get the ball to the shooters, so I'm trying to take something off her plate. And that was the thought process in that.